Hello, my peoples. It is Friday, February 4th, 2022. And as my friend Tracy Baxter always says, TGIF. And it's been kind of it's been a great week. Usually by Friday evening, I'm pretty wore out. Just every morning this week, I got up early, exercised, did my morning routine, and my morning routine is on lock right now. I'm really happy with the way things are going, and it all starts off by the morning routine. So, and that's it's changed my life really. Just starting off the day bright and early. The exercise, meditation, prayer, reading, and just getting my mindset right for at least the first part of the day. And so I'm really pleased with how things are going, and I encourage you to incorporate something into your morning routine. Maybe change something up. Maybe get up 10 minutes earlier, 15 minutes earlier. Just do something different. And I found that if it's really important to you, it needs to be done first. Like, I never thought I'd be the type of person that would wake up and immediately, work out, and I don't want to, and I don't really like it, but I want it done. Otherwise, if I'll do it this afternoon, or I'll do it at this time, or whatever, tonight, like, there's just way too many possibilities that could interrupt getting in the way of working out. And it's not like I work out forever. Exercise, everything. Remember, everything I do is compared to better than nothing, or better than I was doing 6 months ago. And so usually I'll do the elliptical for like 25 minutes, do some stretches, and then, a couple times a week, lift weights. And it's not a huge commitment. However, compared to nothing, it's massively different, and I actually feel different, and I feel better. So I know it's making a difference. And even if I think I feel better, it's obviously like having some effect on me. If it's true or not, I think it is. So that's all that matters, is what I think. So that's all that matters, is what you think. So if you think something is true, it's true. If I think something is true, it's true to me. And, just that presents a whole spider web of different conversation possibilities of how a person thinks what they think. They may not be living in reality, but if they think they are, that's really all that matters. And that's, sometimes it cracks me up how people want to, their most persuasive argument is screaming, "You're wrong," or "You're an effing idiot," right in my face. Basically, it's like, how is that ever going to convince anybody to think differently, or behave differently, or do anything differently, by just being like defensive and insulting and just arguing and not creating discussion? So anyway, good week. Little wore out Friday night, like I usually am, and tonight I'm getting this out a little bit later than I want, because I actually took a little siesta this afternoon, which was very nice. And now I'm gonna go play a home game. Some of my work friends are having a little Texas Hold'em tournament going on, and so I'm gonna go and play some cards. And remember, if you don't know who the sucker is at the table, it's probably you. So keep your guard up, keep your head on a swivel, and be aware of your environment, be aware of your surroundings, because there's wolves everywhere. So, but I hope you're having a great Friday night, and we're going to have a great weekend, and maybe just think about some different things that you'd like to do differently, and ways that you could measure them, and what you could do to just monitor your own behavior. I've got a whole spreadsheet going of my own behaviors, and X's go in when I do it, and zeros go in when I don't. But it's my own little technique to monitor, like, if I'm doing what I need to do to make the changes that I want to change. And there's a cool quote that I put inside my spreadsheet because I read it. It's by a guy named Peter Drucker, and it's, what gets measured gets improved. So just maybe on your calendar, make a note or something you want to do. Like if you walked around the block, or read a page of the Old Testament, or took a cold shower, or whatever things that you're putting into your life, monitor it. See how many times you can do it this week, this upcoming week. Spend the weekend and just kind of maybe see what, how you could implement some of the habits and behaviors that would get you where you want to be. It all just starts with just taking action. And it doesn't have to be massive action. Massive action is awesome, but just taking action. And action could be just actually putting some thought to, what you want your life to look like in June. How is it going to be different in June? Is it going to be different at all? There are no wrong answers. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I think. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It only matters what you think. And when I say you, I'm saying me. And so it only matters what I think. And if I think it's true, it's true. So maybe that's a good point to just kind of break off, because it just shows you that it's really tough to convince somebody who has a different opinion to help them see a different way. If they're convinced they're right, or convinced it's true. We all know people that have been very religious their whole life, and they just cannot see outside of their religion, or they've thought a certain way their whole life, and they're just not gonna be able to see outside of it. And so it doesn't matter. It's not my job to tell people they're wrong, or convince people that there's a better way. It's just not my job, and it's not your job either. What is my job is to help other people no matter what, and I'm trying to do that, and I'm not the greatest at that. And it doesn't have to be big monumental things. It could just be something small, and it all really starts around where you live in your house. So be a little nicer to your spouse or your kids, and it definitely will make you feel better. So anyway, I will see you guys later. You guys have a great Friday night. See ya.